Okay, today we have a very special guest. The name is Ken Honda, one of the most influential writer and people in Japan, and he's the author of over 100 books, guys. And today we're going to talk about happy money. How many of you have read the book? Actually, I have been quoting Ken for many years on his amazing quote, "True wealth is loving who you are, doing what you like, and appreciating what you have." And then I had the opportunity to meet him. And last year, I even traveled to Japan, to Kyoto and to Tokyo to go to his retreat. And it was really amazing to be there. So I'm very happy to co-host this opportunity for you guys. And how to get the most out of today. First of all, bring your energy, raise your vibration, type in the chat. What are you grateful for about it? And make sure that you join from the biggest screen you have. Turn on your camera, right? Connect. Energy matters. If you're just there listening. If you can, eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone, close your other browsers. Feel free to take a photo and tag Karms Fung on Instagram or Facebook. Maybe you want to take some pen and paper. There are going to be a little bit of exercises and activities we are preparing for you. And of course, open your heart, open your mind. We're going to do something beautiful together. Okay? So we're still getting ready. Oh, I see so many comments. Happy money, Denmark in the room. A lot from Greece. So cool. I know many more people joining. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Pranita. Hello, Mia. Hello, Mirto, Karin. I like when people turn on their cameras. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let us see you. Beautiful. So I'm curious to know how many of you already read some books from Ken, maybe Happy Money or True Wealth. I see more and more people from Kuala Lumpur, Marzena from Sydney. I see some of my team members in the room. That's beautiful. You know, it's a true honor for me to open this space today because when Ken is gonna join the room, guys, I wanna see this chat being full of arts, full of love, because Ken literally touched millions and millions of people, not only in Japan, but across the world. He's the best-selling author of Happy Money, and he's kind of Japan's #1 voice in personal development. When I was there in Kyoto at this retreat, it was incredible to see how much people really love him. And Ken is a very special energy. If you never had an opportunity to interact with him, you're really gonna love him, and you're really gonna like his message. Okay, so get ready. When Ken gets in, let's make the room really shine, right? I see more and more people joining. Hello, Rodolfo. Many people I know. Hello, Dr. Andy, Euros. So cool to see so many of you guys.
Hello, friends. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you, Karms. A little bit, not very loud.
Not very loud. Very loud. Go ahead.
Shall we show the video? I was just about to say, if you don't know Karms, shall we show the video?
Okay, wait, can we? Sorry, guys. I know we're doing a hybrid event. Can you hear me okay, though, friends? Did you say I'm not loud
Yes,
enough?
now we can.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, go for the video and then we'll kick off.
Okay, and just in case you don't know who Karms is and what is the best club ever, let me just share this super quick video for you guys.
Are you guys ready? Everyone has the camera on. You want me to turn my camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Karm, let's go. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go, girlfriend.
How are you all? It is so good to see you. Guys, if you have a question for Lisa, put your hand up.
There's no question off limits. I don't take offense to anything, so you can literally ask whatever you like. I actually just want to serve. And Karm's homie, my homie, thank you for having me.
Karms tells me you guys are incredible, so I appreciate you guys.
Where we're going, it's just Karms round 2. Like, I'm in. I love Karms. I love the community. So here we are.
Who's committed? Wow, so beautiful.
Shout out to you, Karms, my homie. I appreciate you so much that you are just a woman who shows up with spirit, with kindness, with grace, and with energy. So thank you so much for doing this, girl.
So,
How was that, guys?
thank you, Karms, for this. It's one thing when you read a book, but actually being able to talk to that person and get the feedback. And
Thank you.
Thank you guys for the love. It's amazing to end my day with you. I appreciate you. I'm sure at some point we'll do round 3.
Round 3?
Yay! Thanks, Evan. Round 3.
Thank you. This has been amazing.
Thanks, Karms. Thanks for having me.
love this. Thank you, Karms. Always you go above and beyond.
Thank you so much.
It was incredible, and
She was just so real, and
It was so much of learning.
I really appreciate you.
Thank you and love to all.
And so the greatest thing you can do, like Karms is here, Karms is an expert, and is also bringing in experts for all sorts of different things. The greatest thing you can do is then just go off and execute. Like, do what they say to do and watch your entire life change.
Grateful for you and for Karms for having me be a part of this and for sharing the message. I'm grateful for you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Okay, guys, so this is the best book club ever by Karms Fung. Get ready for this event because Karms is amazing. We have done this event with other authors and speakers. Last month, we had Dr. DiMartini, and everybody, even after the event, they message us. They say, wow, it was amazing. So it's true. It's not just about reading books, about bringing people together, sharing knowledge. It's incredible. Oh, I see the chart lighting up. Cool. Are you guys ready there in Sydney?
Yep, we're ready. I'm going to intro Karms, and then we'll go on from there.
Very good.
Can you hear me loud and clear? Can everyone online hear me okay?
Thumbs up if you can hear him.
Fantastic. All right. Well, a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Given that we've got, I think, all time zones happening on the online call. We've also, as a hybrid meeting, we're also got people here in Sydney, Australia. So very exciting to have everyone together. Exciting live book club event where we're going to explore the powerful ideas of financial happiness. Whether you're here in person or joining us online, we thank you for being part of this special gathering. Today, we've got the pleasure of diving into Happy Money, a fresh, insightful book that redefines the wealth, joy, and the value of money. So, leading our conversation, you saw the quick intro is Karms. So, if you don't know Karms, she is a passionate advocate for personal growth and mindful living, and she will guide us through the exploration in her unique, warm, and approachable style. Joining Karms is none other than Ken Honda. So show of hands or a quick thumbs up who's actually read the book or who's actually read some of this. So we've got a few hands up in the room. I'm assuming we've got a few hands up behind me on screen, which is great. And if you haven't heard of Ken Honda and just joined to find out a bit more about it, in short, Karms will obviously go through a lot more detail, but in one sentence, he's a renowned Japanese author and financial guru whose work has transformed the way millions approach financial literacy with a unique approach of happiness, basically happiness first. So together, Karms and Ken will use their unique perspectives, answer your questions live, offering practical and inspiring insights to help us all cultivate a rich, happier life. So get ready for an engaging, thought-provoking discussion that could truly change your view on money forever. So without further ado, please join me in warmly welcoming Karms. And is Ken with us or not yet?
It will be soon.
Okay, I'll welcome Karms.
All right. Thank you, friends. And Tamar, can you guys see me okay? Am I in frame? Let me
You're
here.
right now.
All right, awesome. You guys keep me in check because I don't have eyes behind me. All right, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where money made you feel small? Have you guys had that? Yeah, that feeling, right? The moment where your nervous system tells you, you can't, I'm not enough, and I feel like I'm not worthy of that. So is it okay if I share with you a personal story and we go deep? Yeah, is that okay with you guys? Yeah. Well, let me tell you a story. When I was 9 years old, my mom come home early. And this doesn't happen in Hong Kong, right? She comes home and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, what's going on? And she comes in and she's like, we're going to go on holiday. I'm like, holiday? Where are we going? And she goes to Australia. I'm like, I've never heard of this place called Australia. And I'm like, well, what's over there? And she's like, kangaroos and koalas. And she's got all these amazing fruit trees. And you're going to love it. You can ride your bicycle up and down the street. That wasn't allowed in Hong Kong. So I'm up for it. Let's go. I go over to Australia. Now we're facing this huge house. And I'm walking in, pretty scared, never seen a home so big. And I've never seen so many people in the house. And these were apparently my mum's side of the family. So I'm in there. I'm like, okay, this is not looking too fun yet, but okay, let's see what's up. 2 days in, we haven't done anything fun. And the only bicycle I saw was this rusty one in the garage. I'm like, what is going on? I asked Mom, hey, are we going to go out and play? And she's like, listen, I have something to tell you. And she goes, I'm going to go back to Hong Kong on Sunday. And in my head, I'm like, what do you mean? That's like in 3 days. What do you mean? And then, but I couldn't say those words. I just really tightened in my chest. I'm just feeling really small. And I'm just nodding like, okay. And without me, and she says she's going to go back for work and just be good. So very sunken feeling. I'm like, and then I just accepted that. That was my new life. I watched my mum walked out the door and closed, and it's just darkness. Now I'm in this home with this people I don't know. I start my new life, and one day I come home from school. And normally when I come home, there's the fragrance of fried rice. And then this day I walk in, it wasn't there. So I go inside, wondering what's happening. And indeed, on the stove, there was nothing cooking in there, just my grandma clunking the dishes really loud. And it's like as if she's really mad. And so as I walk over, between us is like a kitchen bench. And on that kitchen bench is a fruit bowl. On that fruit bowl, there was like all this shiny apple. So I go and reach for it. And she goes, don't touch it, you haven't paid for it. And in that moment, I just, so small. You know, when you're so confused and you're so scared, they say you like fight, flight, or you freeze, right? I was frozen. Like my legs literally couldn't move. And I'm just there taking this in like, why would you say that to me? Are we not family? And in that moment, I decided that I'm going to be successful when I grow up. I want to make money. And so fast forward, I became that person that did a bachelor degree. So goals became very important to me. I was very driven, very passionate, just obsessed about making money and making like promotion, getting that. And so with this, striving for the goal got me to a position where I was financially free at 34. So who wants to be at a position where you feel financially secure, whether you show up to work or not, you'll still be okay? Would you? Yeah, that's a good position to be in. And that's what I was thinking. So more about that story later. And what I want to share right now is that how important are goals? So before I go further, I want to share that the biggest learning from here for me is that when you anchor a goal internally, you will get there every single time. And every time I made a goal, I would set the next goal, right? So it was like, I get the job, then like I got a promotion within 2 years. So it was like, my salary increased by 60%. And then it was like, after that, it's like, what can I do? Then it's like, okay, can I get 100,000? Then it's like, can I get 1 million, right? So because goals are so important, I want you guys to think about start thinking about your financial goal for the next 12 months. And whilst you are brewing about that, I want to also talk about just everyone have set goals, right? But have you ever wondered or thought about what is it about the people that set goals and achieve them and the people that don't? Why, right? We all set goals. And so I've really come to believe that it's due to limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are these things that like those moments where we feel small, right? That made us feel small. And we didn't even realize these beliefs are holding us back. So things like we're not enough, we don't deserve that, we have to work hard to earn that, the money, like that, those kind of limiting beliefs. So what I want to do, friends, can we put up the Slido? And well, when we put that up, what I want you to do is write down or type in, you'll get to scan a code. If you could scan the QR code, you'll be able to put in your limiting belief. And the reason I want you to do this is because when your limiting belief, it's sitting within you, it's just kind of in the dark and you're not aware of it. And you think it's just you. You think like, I'm the person that can't achieve it, other people can, right? But the moment you realize, oh, a lot of us, probably, I think you will realize, because there's a lot of us, when you guys all put it in, let's see what we get. And I think I'm preempting that you will see a lot of commonality. And when you have that awareness, then we'll talk about the next step. All right. Give you guys a moment to do that, to just scan the code. Is that working for you guys? Is it working for you guys online? Guys. All right. Friends, do you have the link so we can pop it up and start seeing the answers?
Yes, I actually, everybody, when you guys do this, it's so cool. You will start to see your answer popping up.
Would you be able to share it, friends?
Yes, I see someone say their limiting belief is like, need to work hard.
I meant the screen. Do you know where the screen is?
Oh, you want me to share this on screen? Give me a minute. You're asking me something.
I can. I might be able to. We can see it in the live room.
I can do it. You need to give me a moment.
Okay. You go for it. I'm already, the live room can see it at the moment. Okay, so what I can see on there, need to work hard for money. That's the biggest one. Oh, there's a lot of things in there. Money doesn't like me, not having what it takes to make it, struggle. I don't offer enough value to the world. I have too few years in my life. Oh man. Too few years in my life. It's like, that's the time, right? Then you have nothing to lose. Like, go for it. It's too expensive business making. Yeah. See all these things. These things are all the things that are holding us back. So yeah, give you guys a moment just to populate that. And then you can see how other people have all of these thoughts as well. So you don't think it's just you. I think the part
Here
about...
it is.
You got it? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think the part when what's stopping us is like, we think it's just ourselves. Okay. All right, friends, if you want to maybe take a screenshot of that, we can talk about it a bit later. I want to squeeze in as much, sorry, I went off frame. I want to squeeze in as much stuff before Ken comes in. So what I want to do is, I want us to go into breakout room, friends. So the online people can connect with each other, and the people here just get into a group of 2 to 3. And what I want you to do is actually, you know what the limiting beliefs are. So if you want to share that, you can quickly just share it with the person next to you or in the breakout room. But more importantly, I want you to share your financial goal in the next 12 months. And why I'm saying this is because research shows that when you write down your goals firstly, so if you have pen and paper, go for it, it increases your chance of achieving that goal by 42%. And when you write it down and share it, it increases it by 78%. 78%, right? So why would you not do it? Like, even if you think, I'm not sure, Karms might be just saying this, like, what have you got to lose, right? So let's do that so you can connect with each other. So yeah, friends, can you open the breakout room? Group of 3. And then just a couple of minutes each. And then we'll come back into the room after you've done that.
Okay, everybody's coming back.
Everyone's
Love
back.
shower
Welcome
to
back,
everybody.
everyone. How was that, guys? Did you have a good chat connecting with each other? Yeah, good. And virtually, did you guys have a good time connecting with each other? I hope so. All right, so before Ken comes in, because he's going to come in really soon, I want to do one more exercise with you guys. Does that sound good? Sound good with you guys? Yeah? You ready for that? Okay, amazing. Okay, so who read the book, by the way? Just quick show of it. Yeah? Okay, a couple of people. How many? Yeah? There's quite a lot of you online. All right, so let's do this together. Whether you read the book or not, you may not have done this. So I just want you to think about the money in person exercise. Do you know what I'm talking about? No? Okay, good. All right. So I want to guide you through a quick reflective exercise. So I'm not going to get you guys to share this after. So this is just for you. All right. So feel really safe about that. All right. If I could just get you to close your eyes. Everyone online, just close your eyes. And come in quickly. Just, take a seat. You're in a good time. Okay. So just follow an instruction. You'll be fine. All right. So if you want to just close your eyes and just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, everyone. Take a deep breath. And then I want you to imagine money as a person standing in front of you. Money as a person standing in front of you. What do they look like? How do they behave? What's the energy towards you? So you're watching, imagining this money coming towards you. Are they coming to you in a happy mode? Are they coming into you in like, what kind of energy are they sending to you? So most importantly, while you're picturing that, how do you feel in your body? How do you feel when you're around them, when they get closer to you? If money comes and sit next to you, how do you feel? Just notice, no judgment. So this is your current relationship with money right now. Yeah? Like what you're feeling right now, that's exactly what Ken is talking about when it's like happy money versus unhappy money. So don't worry about everyone else in the room. Is this for you, right? Like just really tune in to your inner self, right? How do you really feel about money? Because that's the real insight for you as we go towards this conversation we're about to have with Ken. And there is no better person to help us understand this than the Zen Millionaire himself. So Ken's going to be here in a moment. I'll invite you to just open your eyes back, come back into this room with me. How is that for you guys? Interesting? Yeah, in what way? Do you want to share? I'll give you a mic.
Hi. So what I found really interesting about it is that the realization that I didn't see money as something that would embrace me. I saw money as someone who would sort of shun me, which really surprised me.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So hopefully, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Does anyone else want to share? Yeah. Give you the mic. Sorry, guys. I know I'm walking out of frame, but I know you guys can still hear. So
I felt judged and intimidated and anxious.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Does anyone else want to share? I thank you for sharing. I think it's really brave when people are sharing these because when people are sharing these things, that's probably how a lot of people feel about money. And that's why we're not able to attract money. Like for a lot of people, they'll make certain money, and then if they feel anxious about it or some negative feeling, right, then it's like they want to get rid of it, right? They want to get rid of it. So they might be like shopping to get rid of it, or somehow it sort of disappears away from them, right? And how did you guys feel? It's kind of silly when I look back because I'm looking back at the TV, right? But then like I need to look in here for you to feel like I'm looking at you. How did you guys feel online? Type it into the chat. And
there's a beautiful one in the chat, Karms.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, hi,
hand
George.
raised.
Hi, George got his hand raised. Yeah. What does George want to share? Let's hear from George.
Hi, Karms.
Hi.
I was very surprised that the money for me was an elderly banker in a very smart dark suit who was very aloof. Didn't really want to talk to me or have anything to do with me. Sat down beside me, but completely ignored me.
Oh no, I see. That's interesting. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
It was interesting for me to discover that.
Wow. Yeah, we might have to talk more about that. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you.
Thank you, George. Love shower for George.
Love shower for George. I just met George, and I can see Danielle as well. There's a couple of people. Hello. I just met in Miami. I just flew back, so really awesome to have you. Hey, Alex is here too. Hi, Alex. I just want to say this. Alex like won the awards. Wait, are you saying, is Ken here? Is that why you like Karms?
No. I'm saying that we have a very beautiful comment in the chat by Alexander. Say, honey, embrace me. Give me a hug. And I
love that. Yeah.
And this is so beautiful. How many of you would love to feel like this? And this is what Ken is going to talk about.
You know what I love? I'm looking at you guys, right? In the live room, can you feel the energy from these guys? Yeah, right? Just like feel the energy from these guys. It's so good. You guys are looking really beautiful in this room. Like seriously, it makes me feel really happy. Like I actually internally right now feel really happy. Love for you guys to turn your camera on. It's like, yeah, we can actually feel your energy.
Ken is in the waiting room.
Ken is in the waiting room.
Ken is in the waiting room.
Okay, I'm coming.
He's ready to light up the chat.
Let me let him in. Okay, wait, hang on. Give me a second. I'm coming back.
Guys, when Ken comes in, I want to see the chat on fire, like hearts.
Okay.
Happy money.
Are we ready? Are we ready for Ken?
Pink flower, green tea, Japanese green matcha, anything. Let's welcome Ken on that.
Oh my God, Ken is in the house. The author of Happy Money and Zen Millionaire himself. Put your hands together for Ken.
Yay!
Oh, hello. Wow. Hi, how are you? Oh, Francis.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, Ken, how have you been?
Yeah, great seeing everybody. Hi. I'm so happy to some of the familiar faces.
Yes. Yeah, there is some familiar faces. The synchronicity is bringing us together.
Yes. All right. How are you, everybody?
Okay.
Yes. I'm so glad I just landed in Chiang Mai. And
you just landed where?
I landed from Tokyo to Chiang Mai.
Oh, Chiang Mai.
I was a bit afraid because of my flight delayed,
You made it. You made it.
Yes.
So awesome. Really appreciate you coming forward on here, Ken. Just love the synchronicity of meeting you in Amsterdam. That was amazing. And sitting next to you just magically at dinner. And now we're here doing this collaboration. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Arigato.
Okay, so amazing book, Ken. I took it on holiday over to Miami and like travel with me in a lot of places. And interestingly, it's starting to open more doors for me as well. Sometimes I just don't understand. It's kind of funny. I think I need to tell people the story, Ken, of when we met. So I sat with Ken next to each other, and between us there was like a cue card, and the cue card was like, do you believe in love at first sight? And Ken made me answer that first, and I was like, no, like what? Why would anyone love at first sight? I believe in lust, but like if you believe in love, it's like why would that's not possible? It's just not possible. Like you're just imagining something as a delusional thing, and then Ken just looks at me like, "Karms, you're so logical." So tonight, I think we need to break some of these logical things because in the room, we're probably mostly like logical mind type people. So let's dive into the EQ. Yeah. So Ken, in your book, you were sharing that your childhood experience where your dad was an accountant and it didn't approve the loan for someone, and that guy ended up killing his entire family, and then himself. We actually just did your money as a person exercise. And some people is feeling like anxious and these negative emotion when they picturing money beside them. What should we do?
Your question is too big. What exactly?
How should we switch our mind? How should we switch our mindset? Like if we have these negative emotions towards what money is to us, what's the best way for us to have like feel like money is our friend?
I see. Thank you. That's a very important question and also hard to answer because you're so stuck in your belief system. Like, what's going on in the world. Some of you are so afraid of money and what's going on in the world, and other people are so happy. So it's how you created your life, and it's how you happen to be in your environment. So some of you were born into a happy family, which I wasn't. And I'm just curious, how many of you were born into not so happy family in your life? Abusive or not happy or not with not enough money. So you know what I'm talking about, right? We happen to be born into certain circumstance. And then with our effort and with the help of our friends, we have changed our environment. How many of you feel you have changed because you work so hard? Anybody? Yeah, so you've done a great share of your work. So that's where you are. But still, if you feel like you're stuck with money, and if you feel like money is not so friendly, and then unfortunately, your money is not so kind. So you have to really start changing your life. Oh, by the way, since this is so beautiful, I thought maybe you can see this is the town of Chiang Mai. I'm seeing from the
So much
top.
greenery, very open.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. So you need to change your mindset. You need to change how you work. You need to change the people that you hang around with. If they're full of happiness and loving attitude, then you feel like your life would be fun. But if you have a lousy relationship, if you have terrible clients who always ask you for discount, and if you're surrounded by poverty consciousness people, it's hard to live in a flow of happy money. So you need to sort of like pour water into this clean glass of water. And even though the first one is very brownish and not clean, if you just keep pouring clean water, it's going to overflow. But sometimes for some people, if your water is already clean, then maybe a couple of hours, couple of days, you can clean it. And if you're like if your water is so muddy, so much chaos, then it might take some time to heal it and to clean it and transform it.
Okay. Wow. Guys, if you have a question for Ken, I do invite you to put it into the chat so that we can pick it up. At least team can pick it up for you. Ken, I'm also an accountant, a CPA, and a lot of people like have the same income or like earn more than me, right? But
yes.
What is it about, like, you can have like two people that are in similar income, but like completely different emotion and experience, and that changed the trajectory of their life?
Yes.
What can you provide to help the people that's like seeing others maybe get ahead or doing different things, and they feel like they're kind of stuck?
So it's just about the feeling. Even if you are in the same financial place, you can be so thankful about the way you live your life. And then even if you have so much money in the bank account, you can be still bitching about your financial status. One of my acquaintances, he was complaining about the high rise of the rising price of fuel jet for jet gasoline. I mean, you can sell his
right.
if you're driving Porsche and then complain about, oh, this is not a good for mileage, you should not drive Porsche. So there's so many things that you can complain about in your life. So it's your attitude. I want you to check yourself. Do you want to be 80% happy, 90% happy, or 40% happy? 100% happy is not realistic. So if you try to aim around from 60 to 85 or 90, you need to work on yourself. You need to appreciate whatever is more. But if you are closer to 100%, then you lose the edge. Then you lose this inspiration and motivation to improve yourself. So I say the feeling happiness of 85% would be good amount, not 90 or 100.
Right. We've got some question from the community,
yes.
which is like, is there a way to clean the unhappy money that we receive?
Yes, I call it cleansing, how to cleanse your money in your heart. When you receive money, either happy or unhappy, just appreciate the person, the clients who doesn't have happy money. And then by appreciating their money with your heart, it's almost like, the money comes here and then you hold it in your heart and then you cleanse it and it becomes happy money because you can spend it in a happier way. I call it happy money laundry. You can do it appreciate your money in your heart.
In your heart. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So it doesn't. You're saying even if like I'm not sure why that person asked that question, but maybe it comes from like maybe that person is kind of negative and then they receive that money from them, right? So but we're saying if our internal heart feels good, then it's okay.
Yes, as long as you know you receive the money with appreciation, and as long as you make sure your money will be happily spent and then passed down to the next person, your money becomes happy money. So even though you get like alimony from ugly divorce or just settlement from accidents, it seems a little bit of unhappy money, but by enjoying what brings you, by enjoying whatever you do with the money, and you can take your friends to dinner, you can attend a seminar, you can just go travel somewhere, like Karms, you really enjoyed your time in Europe, right? So that's happy money. So just come up with 5 different ways to turn your money into happy money.
But at this point, I think we need to make a distinction about if we okay. So a lot of people are coaches here, right? Or aspiring coaches and entrepreneur. What if they are making? Because there's a lot of those high ticket type things that coaches are under pressure to sell, right? But if they sell high ticket coaching to someone, but they're not delivering that, but they receive that money, you can't use that as happy money, right?
Yeah, so you always have to over deliver about the things you do. So that's why I always call do something extra so people will keep smiling. So but you don't need to overwork it, because it's just a flow of receiving and giving. So if you can give whatever you have, your energy, your talent, your passion, and then your clients and friends will feel it. So by just creating this flow of appreciation, it's almost like you are digging a river and then a canal of happy money flowing from upstream and then through you and then somebody else. So once you create this beautiful canal of happy money, I call it the money reservoir. So you can have a money reservoir of like say $5 million or $10 million, and then happy money flows in and out. your life is so beautiful because you don't have to worry about how much is coming in this month. If the water coming in is slow or small, you have a big reservoir. So you don't have to worry about today or tomorrow or next year. So that way, by putting out so much energy freely, and you receive the money freely. So you need a reservoir of happy money. So that way you don't have to demand, you don't have to ask your clients to pay right now.
Yeah, okay. How do we expand our reservoir? So I'll give some context about this, right? I think I got to a point where I was like financially comfortable. And then so I didn't feel like I needed to increase the reservoir. But then I think now I'm like just started to get to the point. I'm like, no, but when my reservoir is bigger, there can be greater impact. Of course, events can be more amazing, and that needs funding to be able to do those things. So now I'm at the point where I want to increase that. How do I go about doing that while still feeling grateful for what I have, though?
I think the biggest one is not charging people, just receive. Instead of charging, demand people to pay, you receive the payment. So it's the same thing, from outside, but instead of just demanding your clients to pay or charging your clients to pay, you just receive what is offered. So if you can do the same, my book, can I share my screen? So
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, hang on. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah,
yes, now you can. Now you can.
So let me just share this one. It's in Japanese, but I wonder.
Okay.
Can you see this?
I can see it.
Yeah, it's my book cover. 7 Laws of Attracting Happy Money, which will come out in 2 weeks in Japan, probably in February in English word. It says, "Is money devil or angel? It's up to your heart." And it says, "May your money become a gentle being for you." So it's a prayer is also inside too. So it's this energy of happy money is just as, sort of like a spiritual law to attract money. So if you don't need a reservoir of say $1 million, because your cost of living is so low, you don't need a reservoir. So your vision gets bigger, you need a bigger reservoir. But if you want to have a bigger reservoir out of a security reason, like I want to feel secure, so I just want to have a big reservoir, then it's not happy money. You're trying to create a reservoir out of fear. So even though you have like a say $3 million reservoir, it's made of fear energy. So then you feel like you need 4 and 5 and 6. So it's not healthy.
Like you're just hoarding it.
Yes. So just you have to be precise. Why do you need the money? Otherwise, you just get stuck in this rat race of I need more money, I need more flow, and you lose your peace of mind. So you need to be mindful about how much you need to make, how much you need to spend, and how much you need to keep. Otherwise, give me more. Let me just earn more. Let me just say more, and then try to be stingy on something, and which is not so fun. So it's just happy money. You do this, and then you'll be happy for the rest of your life. It's everyday thing. It's about your choice of either doing this or not. Either of participating your next seminar or a next party or not. Deciding who to hang around with. I mean, this seems like a beautiful energy. So if you hang around with very nice people, you feel so welcome, supported. But if you don't have those friends, your life is so hard. So you need to choose everything wisely, including your friends, clients, and partner, and the field you work. Because if you're in the wrong place, you cannot make money. So, I'm writing the next book, it's like I just finished one book and then I'm writing a book on Ikigai and happy money. If you find your Ikigai and then it's like a jackpot. It's like 8888, and all the numbers lined with a slot machine. And then it's not Las Vegas. It's a goddess of abundance will just pour you so much money once you have everything in place. To do that, you really have to find out who you are, why you had this so much hardship, and how you overcame it, and are you willing to share what you learned? Do you want to put 100% all in for other people? So when everything is ready, boom, so much happy money will come in, and then you can now you will be tested if you are ready for the money or not. If you're not ready for the money, then your money will be taken away. If your money is ready for you, there will be more. So every day, ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? If you're not, then your money will just go away. So it'd be so interesting how I interact with money and how you choose things every day.
Yeah. I know that there are a lot of people maybe in the situation that they're in now have debts, like whether that is their school debt or or that they got into a bad situation in business, or how should they go about clearing the debt so they can begin the happy money process? Or maybe that's not the right wording, but I think you know what I mean.
You need to understand what's going on in your life, and you need to look at everything from a totally different perspective. I've been helping people for the past 30 years, transforming how they see the world. So it's almost like you need to change everything, change your belief system. You need to clean up your glasses too, because you see things so differently from the people from the lens of love. So that is something often misunderstood. People feel it's a big burden, it's a curse. A lot of people talk about that as a curse or burden or dark energy. The dark cloud is just in my room, in my family, because of that, right? But for me, I always talk about this. It's a beautiful energy because if you didn't borrow the money, you couldn't go to college with a student loan. If you didn't have the money, you couldn't buy the car, or you couldn't buy the house or apartment, or you couldn't attend a seminar. So because of the loans you took, you could do everything few years, sometimes 30 years before you save up enough money. So you got such an incredible advantage and a benefit. Otherwise, if you had to keep saving the money, you are able to buy the house 30 years from now, 7 years from now, and you never probably finish your college. You never receive any education. So can you appreciate the fact that you got it in advance because they trusted you? So once you find out, wow, because of the trust that the bank had, or your uncle had, or your parents had, or government had, you were super lucky to be able to enjoy everything 5 years, 10 years, 20 years in advance because they trusted you. So I think at least it's a courtesy. It's just polite to say thank you every month to the person or the institution you borrow the money from. And then to show your appreciation, you need to pay thank you money for the institution or person. That is an interest. So on top of the principal, you paid interest to appreciate somebody or bank to say thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me. So instead of feeling a burden, can you feel like it's a beautiful light energy surrounding you because they trusted you and you are answering the trust that they placed in you 10 years ago? That's why I haven't missed any payment. I will not miss any payment because of the trust they placed upon me. I will answer with integrity. So it's a beautiful trust. That's why they are going to loan you more. So it's almost like totally different thing, but we've been so brainwashed and we are so blinded with our common sense. So I just the other day, I'm just preparing a course and a few books. So I just came out, why am I so different from other people? Because the most often thing people say to me is like, Ken, wow, I never thought about it this way. So the way I think and I talk are so different in like 1,000 ways. And I came up with these things. And then, yeah, they're right, because I'm thinking so many different ways because of my mentor's influence. And unfortunately, the people in the world are not so lucky to have money, education, and mentors' teachings. I had them all. That's why I'm successful and happy and wealthy. So that's why I'm traveling around the world to share this knowledge. Sometimes I get paid, sometimes I don't, but it's okay. In the end of, I receive enough money. So, and I really want people to see it, feel it, and transform it. Otherwise, so many people are suffering from money worries, fears, and anxiety, and you don't deserve it. You can live without fear. So today, what I wanted to share is, if money was on your side, if you have no money worries, what are you going to do tomorrow? A lot of people will quit jobs and start doing something they really exciting for them.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen after 10 years when the financial system will be totally transformed. I will just say predict about 10 years. And you don't need to wait till 10 years. You can start now by just doing what you love and receive money. So you don't have to wait for the universal income and start doing what you love. You can start today.
If people are in a job that they don't love, because I'm putting myself back in an earlier me, right? If they're in a job that they don't love and they feel like they're stuck there because they're in that hamster wheel and it's just going through the motion day after day, and they feel like they don't have the brain space to really even think about what they love because they just suffocating in what they're doing. What's the best way for them to get out of this loop whilst they can't just resign their job yet, right?
I know. So that's why I wrote so many books on how to do it, And it's not simple.
Yeah.
You need to take steps. It's like, for the past 18 months, I lost about 1 kilo every month. So I lost about 18 kilos, and losing 18 kilos is not so easy, but for me, it's not so difficult if you follow the step. I'm not teaching how to lose weight, but the system is the same. If you learn about how to make money, you can learn how to lose weight too. So simple, people already know you eat less and you do exercise more.
Yes, logically, we all know that. That's
Yeah,
why it's not a logic thing. Just like relationship, Ken, it's not a logic thing, apparently.
That's what I'm teaching about emotions. Everybody knows we should spend less, earn more. That's it. Your money problem will be solved. But why do we have this urge to earn? Why do we have this urge to spend? It's because money is related to our emotions. So the answer is it's very simple, but not many people can follow through because we are stuck with this emotions around money and around everyday life. So that would be the hardest one to change. So you need to change the people you hang around with. So if you are surrounded by nice, supportive people, you can. And if you're working for a big corporation, and then if you know nobody who is doing what they love, you have to find a new friend who's doing what they love. Like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I never knew any author. And now I know at least 300 or 400 authors. And many of them are best-selling authors in the world.
Yeah.
Why? Because I became one. But I started asking a few best-selling authors to teach me how they did it. And I learned from the scratch. It took me 2 years to learn the skill of writing a book, and another 2 years to start writing. So it took me 4 years of learning, and another year to put it into writing, another year to make it a best-selling book like Happy Money. It took me 10 years to do it. But
Wow.
if you follow through, you can make it. So please don't try to do it in 1 year. Anthony Robbins says people underestimate what they can do in 10 years, but they just think 1 year I can do it. No, at least 2 years. People it took 30 years to develop your money belief system. You cannot change it in 5 minutes.
Okay, that's so true.
Yeah.
So be realistic about the aspiration.
Yes.
Even though we should think big.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not so complicated. It's not a rocket scientist. You need to just do more, help people more, and receive money. That's it. You don't have to go for business school or something. Hundreds of thousands of people are financially independent. Millions of people are financially independent. There are so many stories behind them, and then you can create your own story. I have written at least 30 books or so, how ordinary people became a millionaire. There are like at least 300 or 400 ways to become financially independent.
Yes.
If you're good with numbers, you should go for that. If you're good with a manual thing, you should create something. If you're good with cooking, you should do it. Whatever that is, that's the key to your financial independence.
Oh, I love that. It's actually, really knowing our own gifts that we have. So if we're in a job where we're not actually utilizing what we've been given, then we're not expressing that. And that's probably why we actually don't enjoy that job, because we should be doing something else that we do love, and the abundance will come. Okay.
That is I wanted to say, today on the airplane, somebody is trying to steal my seat. And he was supposed to sit right behind me. And so I told him, sorry, sir, I think that's my seat. Your seat is one behind me. He said, sorry. So everybody has a ticket. We are born with a certain ticket, but we try to take a seat on somebody else's seat because our parents told us, because of we're supposed to sit that. But no, you have to find your own seats. It's written in your soul. You have to figure out which number. And also, by the way, don't get into the wrong vehicle. Could be a car, bus, airplane, train. Some people try to go on a train where you're supposed to fly.
I like the analogy. That's awesome. Ken, there's a lot of people in my world that are like coaches, healers, facilitators, but they don't feel confident charging for their work. So these are like the people that have the gift, they good heart, but then they're like, I don't know when it comes to money. How do you help someone feel worthy of being paid?
Right. I used to teach, I don't do it anymore. I used to teach how to triple your fee and typical 200 skills to do that. I don't want to go into any details, but I want to share with you one thing. You need to receive more money in order for you to prosper, in order for you to be more generous. The other day, I bumped into a movie director and I just gave him some money so he can start a new project. So if you have extra money, you can do it. How many of you think if you're making more money, you can help other people by donating, by just doing something, right? So you need to make more money. You need to receive more money, not only for you. I see a lot of generous faces. So kind people are in this room. So you need to receive money. You need to be more abundant so you can just pass it on to the next people. So you have to be brave somewhat to receive, ask for more, and then you don't need confidence because if happy money comes in, they don't ask you for your permission. It comes. They find you. So all you have to do is to shoot at the smoke signal and then be found. So be visible so people can find.
Invisible.
Yeah, because 7 years ago I didn't do anything in English, so I was invisible for English speakers, right? And now I'm visible. Now I'm going around the world. Now I'm just writing books in English. Finally, I thought I needed confidence. I needed to speak more English. I needed to do something, and I realized what I needed instead is curiosity, not just confidence, courage, or hard work.
Yeah.
I needed the curiosity. What if I receive more money? What if I have 10 million times, more income, more assets? What good will I do? And if you get excited, do that. Because with more money, with your more influence, you can help so many people. And then of course, it's going to help you too. If you have more money, you can fly around the world with business class or first class. You can do whatever you want. But money, if you feel you're limited by money, then you're not just limited by money, you're limited by your own thinking. So I want you to start being creative. I want you to start changing your relationship with money, because it's not your unworthiness, it's your boring money belief system that
boring money belief system.
Yeah, you can get this money, so I need to budget my money, otherwise I'll be out of money and I cannot pay the bills. That's sad, and it's so boring too. So I'm challenging you. You need to have more different, more exciting money blueprint. So you receive like unlimited access of like cash. Like what? Sometimes I get blown away how much money I receive. Like, what is this money? It took our accountants to figure out. And then we traced back to some weird country that I didn't even know. And then I got some book royalties. So you receive so much happy, fun money, so you can spend for other people too. So please get curious. You are so stuck in a small world like I was 7 years ago. I didn't see my possibility of being able to teach internationally. Now I have so much fun. After Thailand, I'm going to Portugal, Spain. I might see some of you, like Francis, Madeira Island, Nomad Festa, and then Spain, and then some other countries. And I'll be touring around Asia and probably US and doing TV shows. And all my dreams are coming true, like every week. It's because I got so curious. What if I started writing my book in English, which was like, no, I don't think I can do it. What? Oh yeah, Australia too. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Freeman. Yes. Hi, Freeman. I definitely need to go to Australia. So you're the fourth person to say, Ken, you got to come to Australia. So
yeah,
okay.
when you're here, let us know. We'll take you out.
I know. So because I'm going to Kuala Lumpur sometime at least twice in the next few months. And then I realized Kuala Lumpur is so close to Perth. And then if you fly, one more flight to Brisbane, Sydney, right?
Yeah. Amazing. So what would you say to someone that wants to do the meaningful work, but like still has fear? I mean, like, even for me, right? Like, I think like now, you're, by the way, so true about the people you meet, the people you hang around. It's like my mind is been expanding every time I travel and meeting different people, and like each one of them connect me to other people. And actually today I just received a phone call where there's an opportunity to speak on stage to like 1,000 people in like February.
Wow.
But that feels scary to me, right? So how do I break through? I mean, curiosity, yes, is there. I can I can afford to do this thing and whatnot, and I know I have valuable information to share. But then the visibility part that you're talking about, that's still kind of like scary to me. How do I break this?
Yeah, so I always say, like I'm invited to do a TV show in America. So after the visa situation gets cleared, I'll just start filming in Los Angeles sometime next year. So when this great opportunity is presented, I always say, I imagine a goddess of abundance, and I say, thank you. for finding me. And thank you for sending me. I know I feel I'm not ready, but the fact that you sent me the money or the opportunity or the people, that means I need to take it. Because by just showing up on the stage with 1,000 people, I'm sure comes a new door is going to open, and then another door is going to open. So it's not just I'm going to scare you more. After the stage, you're going to be invited to more scary places.
Right.
So the other thing I want you to remember is this energy thing. I always say it's like a two sides of the coin. This side is fear, this side is excitement. So you flip it. I'm so scared, I can't speak in front of 1,000 people. Flip it. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm going to impact 1,000 people. So there's always this fear and excitement on the both sides.
So you still feel that? You feel that on both sides when you see a lot of people?
Yes. The other day I was invited to a private dinner with royal family members of UK and Japan with 8 of us. Like, I didn't even know how to refer to the royal family member in English. So I was more silent, but and then when that kind of thing happened, like you were invited by prime minister or just private dinner, right? Or lunch. And then I always feel scared and like, why me? Why I'm not ready. But when the opportunity like that happens, I will always say thank you. And then just jump onto it. And I feel very comfortable there, and then new door opens, always, always. So get excited about new doors. And new doors are usually opened by somebody you don't even know. That's a key. I have okay, I'm just curious. How many of you have had like a stranger or a remote friend who opened a great door for you? How many of you had that experience? Right? Yeah. Isn't that true? It's not your best friend. It's usually somebody you don't even know well. Say, hey, are you interested in doing this? And then, wow, thank you. So that's why you need to show up. After showing up on this one, I might bump into somebody like one of you might open your doors for me. I'm always open for new possibilities. And because, now I feel like my door to Australia is now being opened.
Totally. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take some questions from the community. What if we want to do meaningful work but don't know where to find the money to do it?
You don't need the money, actually, for most of the cases. A lot of people are so tied up with the ego. So a student of mine said, I want to start a retreat center. Yeah. Ken, can you invest in me like $5 million? And you always say, do you have enough skills, experiences? And they usually say, no, I have not ever done anything like it. But so be realistic. Even if I give you $5 million, can you do it? And she said, probably not. So you need to be realistic. If you want to be part of that, you need to get a job and start working in that retreat center or healing center. And then you need to learn everything about running a center. And then either you create the money yourself and ask for the investor. But a lot of people think money, if you have money, you can open up a restaurant or a business, but you need to have skills, experiences, how to hire people, how to fire people, how to ask people, how to have a PR people. So you need to have a lot of experiences. So just money is not really important. If you think money, if I had the money, no, you don't have the skill set. And also you don't have the right experiences. So money, if you have the right skill set, experiences, network, money is very easy actually, because money is everywhere. So if you think I need money to do that, that way of thinking is not going to take you anywhere.
Okay. I love that because you're actually digging into like breaking the facade of that. It's like people think, yeah, if they have the money, they can do this thing. But it's the practical part is like if they actually love to do that thing, they would have already been doing it. Like they were already been acquiring those skills, reaching out to people that can help them. It's like you would see evidence of the steps towards that goal,
Yeah.
right? It's not like I have money, then I can do this grand thing. It's like, what about all the other, there's no evidence.
No, maybe I can explain about writing, for an example. A lot of people, they come to me and say, Ken, I want to be a writer. And so if I have enough money, I can do it full time.
Right, yeah. That's
I can write because I have no time. That's what they usually say.
Yeah.
But, a lot of famous authors started writing their first book on a kitchen table, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
After finishing their day job, they start usually writing when their family members just sleep. Harry Potter and all those, great books are written at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. And so when you say, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, you're just making excuses. And I always say, if you're complaining about I don't have the money, I don't have the time, then I say, you don't have the most important thing to be able to become that. It's like your intention. If you have a burning desire to open up a restaurant, become a writer, actor, singer, you will end up being that. So if you don't have the guts to do it, you don't have what it takes.
Yeah, wow. Get to the truth. Okay, we've got a question about like, how is it that simple to just do what you love and receive money today?
Wow, Poland is a place I've never been. Thank you, Anna. Yes, thank you. I'm very excited. So, first of all, you have to observe other people. Just you can probably start watching a YouTube channel. If you want to open up a restaurant, just watch what they do, and they talk about their life, the good side and dark side and the light side of having a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So there are always both sides, like a good side and bad side. So and if you really want to open up your restaurant, you need to start working in a restaurant, and you need at least a few years of experiences. And after working in a restaurant or seminar or whatever industry or field you choose, after 5 years, if you still get excited, go for it. If you feel like probably not for me, then it's not for you. So doing whatever you like and then receive money is usually hard, because think about writing, think about speaking, think about singing. How many people can become professional? Very, very few people, but there are numbers of people who are doing it. So it's like play soccer, baseball, football. That's even harder, right? But if you become one, and then you will probably make 10 million US dollars a year. But you need to start very young when you're 4 or 5 or 6. So be realistic too. So you need to find what's required to be successful in that field. Sometimes you're not fit, and I don't mind writing books for hours. And sometimes if somebody else can pee for me, I can keep even writing more hours. That's how I love writing. I always ask my wife, like, "Oh, can you pee for me so I can concentrate on writing more? Can somebody eat for me, on behalf of me? Then I can really be absorbed." So if you love so much about what you do, you can make it. But if you feel like I cannot write more than 2 hours, I cannot cook more than 2 hours, I cannot play the instrument for more than 2 hours. No, that's not your thing. It's something you can do for the rest of your life. And if your passion is that high, then you are the right guy, the right person for that.
That's super intriguing, right? Because how many books have you written, Ken?
I lost count, but for the past few months, I wrote 3 or 4. So I published.
But you have like hundreds, right?
Yeah, at least like 140 or 50.
Okay, I need to ask this, right? Because you're saying you're really passionate about writing books, like to the point that you wish someone could like go to the bathroom for you, right? I
Yes.
really I've been wanting to write a book, or I've been writing it for a few years, but I find it difficult to write, and I keep writing like the stories, and I write the insights, and I'm going, okay, yeah, these are going to be like the parallel to help my readers pick up the learnings that I got from the journey that I really want them to get.
Yeah.
I still find it so difficult to pull it together. What do you do when you're zoning into writing? Because I really want to finish this by this year.
I get asked so many questions about this. Like, Ken, how can I get in the zone? How many of you want to know how to get in the zone? Yeah. So I realized I observed a best-selling author, how they live, how they function. And I realized that they never get out of the zone. I'll say it again. They never get out of the zone. They are living in the zone. And then I got like aha moment. Wow. So the key is get into the zone and then never leave the zone. That's what I'm doing. So I'm always living in the zone of writing. So on the airplane, everybody's doing something. I was so happy writing my next book. It was going up and down. I have a minivan. It's a big one, special one. And then I have a desk like this. So I can write in the back of the car in Japan. And I can write in a restaurant. I can write anywhere. And I these days I write while I walk. So I can write anywhere. So I never get out of the zone myself. That's why I can write, I can speak, and I have this app that enables to keep writing. So if people are saying like, I want to finish my book, like I feel little sympathy for you. If you don't, if you cannot go to the bathroom if you want to, that's a situation. So I teach writers courses, right? So I always ask, how many of you have you been constipated, week, months? Some people say 10 years. Like, wow, I'm sorry for you. Like 10 years of a lot of stuff gets stuck in your body. That's tough. But I can just share with you, it's going to be so freeing once you let it out. I can guarantee. Think about it. 10 years of building up. Once it's released, you feel like, oh my God, you'll be in heaven.
All right, I understand.
Yes. Have fun releasing it. I'm proud of you. Please.
Okay. Can you give us a practical exercise we can do daily to change our money relationship?
Okay, so I always say in many interviews, when you receive money, you can say arigato, thank you. Arigato money and arigato out. When money goes away, leaves your life, you say thank you for staying with me. And then appreciate money every time. So when I just check into the hotel, I always say thank you for the person checking me in. And also I just imagine a few of my readers who pay me so I can stay in a nice room, so I can fly, I can get a cab, I can eat, I can drink. So whenever I just buy this bottle of water, I say thank you. Somebody like 4 readers, 4 people bought a book, and then I could buy this water. So thank you for the water. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for everything. So I always appreciate whatever I have in my life. So whatever I appreciate, appreciates. So once you know that you can create this happy energy, it's almost like a bubble from you, this appreciation, Big Bang, you can incredibly transform everybody in your life. I have transformed all the CEOs of a publishing business in Japan. They were competing against one another. And now all the publishers that I publish with, they become the best buddies. I was so surprised that they're going on a trip together. Like they didn't even talk to each other, right? But because of publishing my books at the same time, I invited them to do the joint promotion, and they become very, very close buddies because everybody loves books. There's no need to compete against one another. So the happy bubble I created, changing the industry, at least in Japan, and the seminar industry. I was the first one to introduce 100% money guarantee back, and then all the other things that people were like, what? So I just call up, I have my staff members call up the people who didn't show up to my seminar. And I always make sure that whoever didn't show up to my seminar, I follow them up and then give them a refund because their kids get sick, they get sick, they're sudden something, and so they didn't show up. And I don't feel right to receive the money from them. So I always just make sure that the people who miss out my seminar, I try to give them a refund as much as possible. So, once you are creating this happy money energy, they trust you more. They love you more, and then whatever you do will be just spread out by word of mouth. That's how I have functioned for the past almost 40 years. So I've never had this experience to selling my stuff. I always invite, and then people find me. So I don't need to promote myself.
When did you switch to like a really grateful attitude? Like really early on? Or how did you bump into someone that sort of showed you the way to living that way?
Ago. It's about 30, 40 years ago when I first bumped into a beautiful mentor. And then since then, it's almost like my life. So I cannot remember what it was, probably like when I was 20, 21, something like that. I had so many beautiful people who always say, thank you, thank you. So it was my habit of just saying thank you wherever I go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the key here is to just be like, have a very just speak the gratitude of saying thank you, like for everything, like all the blessing that we have in our life.
Yeah. Oh, to answer Marissa's question, you need to, money IQ and money EQ. With money IQ, you need to have the boundaries set up. You need to protect your money. So you need to be sometimes strong and push people away. But if your attitude is always giving and forgiving, your vibration, you don't match. So for the past 20 some years, I don't bump into bad people. They don't come to my place. So once your vibration is higher, they cannot match yours. So everybody will become more generous. So you don't have to come across people who ask for discount and other things.
Can you talk more about the vibrational energy? Because that might be a new concept for a lot of people.
Yeah, so I think everybody has a certain frequency. So if you're not in the same frequency, you don't meet. Like say, regular people say making about $50,000 to $100,000, something like that. They don't bump into a billionaire. They don't bump into a millionaire because their vibration is different. It's just also practically, they don't go to the same restaurant. They don't live in the same neighborhood. They don't go, to the same shopping mall. They don't go to the same restaurant. So they don't meet. Maybe at the, customs where but private people, jet people, they don't even go through the customs. So there's no opportunity to just, see to see each other.
Right.
Yeah. So, and also if you are just helping out, challenging, people who are having a tough time, you meet all the great people because everybody is volunteering. So, and also the gangsters, the kind of like they bump into each other, right? They usually live or stay in a similar district, and so safe neighborhood, bad neighborhood, very different. It's the same thing goes. Happy people are just they are creating their own bubble. Unhappy people are creating their own bubble. So it's your the hardest time is a transition because you get pulled by your parents, pulled by your husbands and wives and friends and clients. So it might take some time for you to upgrade your life.
What's your advice is for people that have like parents or people really close to them that are kind of like bringing them down? How should they, distance themselves so that they can be, have more happy money and be more positive?
So, I was with my toxic parents. So, how to handle toxic people is another subject. If especially people who are into drugs or abusive relationship, you need to have some distance, right? So it's a little different story. And also the people who try to take advantage of you or the taker, you need to have some distance too. So you need to have your own boundary, and also you can be generous and kind. So I'm not just saying that all the takers just take advantage of you. I'm not saying that. Surround yourself with the people who truly appreciate you. That's what I want to do. So it's kind of hard to give advice to everybody. A lot of people say, Ken, can you give me one money advice? It's different depending on your money personality type. If you're a spender, I would say don't spend money. And if you're a saver, I would say spend your money. So that my advice would be totally different.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Time flies when we're having fun, right? We want to get a screenshot with you, Ken.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Right. Thank you so much for supporting my book and the Happy Money movement. I just really want to appreciate you for being in my tribe. So, and Karms, I'm so thankful for who you are, what you do, and all the people. I mean, I can see beautiful faces. So you make me so happy. So
let's take two screenshots. We're gonna friends, are you ready? Can we do one for the Zoom screen? And then we'll try and I'm gonna try and gather everyone around me, and then you can take another one for us, yeah?
Right.
Okay, ready? Ready, guys? Turn your camera on.
Happy money.
3, 2, 1.
And one more.
Amazing. You got that?
Yes, let's do one more.
I want to try and do one. Can you try and do one with me? Hey guys, do you want to sort of gather around me so Ken can see you? Can you guys in the Zoom room see us?
Wow.
Yeah, bring them in. Come closer. Come closer. Gather yourself. Can you take a shot for us, Francis?
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Happy money.
Happy money. So cool. Really cool to see you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you, Ken, for jumping on this. Thank you so much for saying yes spontaneously when I asked you if you would do this for us. And by the way, Ken, I know you have a gift for us. You just ran like a 2-hour mastermind the other day. It was really late over here in Australia. I watched part of it, and I know that you're graciously providing a replay, especially just for us, an extended time. I know in public it's a shorter time.
Yeah, you're my family now.
Thank you so much. Do you want to quickly tell them just what they can expect on the masterclass? I'll share them the link and stuff after.
Yeah, thank you. So I decided, even though I feel a little shy, I decided to do more for English speaking world. I'm starting to do a lot of YouTube videos. So if people are having financial difficulties, they can watch YouTube. And if they want to go deeper, I want to teach deeper class, because I get always asked very basic questions. I want to teach more deep stuff. So I'm going to start a community, Happy Money Circle. So I'm going to start that in January. So if those of you who are interested, please join. And also, I'm going to invite people to join us in April, where cherry trees blossom fully in
I've been
Kyoto.
wanting to see
We're
that.
going to- yeah, we're going to do the event. It's it's a miracle that I got hold of the one seminar room for 600 people. I'll just think of 500 people Japanese and 100 international guests. So we'll have a geisha special secret dinner and all the fun things for international guests. So whoever wants to get the information, just stay tuned. Find me, find the information. So hopefully some of them I'll see you in Australia, Europe, and other parts of the world.
Yeah. Yes. I love it. Thank you for sharing all of that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
to see
you.
you soon.
Thank you,
Yes.
Ken.
Yeah,
Love
Francis.
Ken, everybody.
Bye
Thank you
for now.
Yeah, bye-bye. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Karms.
Arigato.
Bye.
How was that for you guys? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? All right, let's hear from some of you guys first. Anyone want to share? Please throw your hands up. Let's hear from you guys.
I would love
Well,
to
there's
share.
like a golden hand. If you press the react button, there's like a hand raise button you can pick. Yeah, Ling.
Hi, actually, this is my first time joining your book club, so very nice to be here. It's nice vibe. I can see all the smileys. And I must say, it's so interesting that like I'm speaking from my kitchen table. So this is my workstation. And yeah, I would be brave. So when you said like, who is that money in person? And it's very interesting because I just started my journey with Cam last weekend. And I had a negative money relationship. So previously my money person, it was not happy at all. But like by few days tuning into the arigato, thank you, gratefulness. And funny enough, like my money character is way happier today. When you say like
yay!
The money, and I was like,
Love
whoa, she loves me. We are BFF. So it's like turning
BFF.
red.
Nice. That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, welcome to this. Yeah, put your hand up, guys, so I can pick you up. Guys, who wants to share? Or in the live room? Does anyone in the live room want to share? You guys want to share anything? He's so shy. He's so shy. Yeah. Virtual room, there's so many of you. Put your hand up. Let's hear from you. Oh, wait. Can you still hear me? Sorry, I took the mic away. Tanja.
Hello.
Hello. Good to see
So,
you.
hi. So first of all, I just wanted to say, Karms, that I really enjoy this. Thank you so much. And also your questions, like they were really spot on with Ken. Thank you for getting so much information to us. What I found really interesting was this relationship with thanking the money. It's something that I've never done. So yeah, I'm so happy to hear that and to learn that and to implement it. And I'm just wondering if does anyone else do that already? Like really thanking the money and feeling the gratitude and paying for that when you're paying, yeah?
I gotta say, even for me, I haven't really been doing that. Love to hear in the chat too, for the people that's answer her question. I think even the times when I've been making money, I haven't really consciously been to go, thank you. Like, of course, I think I saw it more like an achievement than like really feeling the thank you-ness. So I'm gonna implement it as well, because I think like when I talk to a lot of these people that are really rich, right? It really does come back to this, to the energy and the vibration and the gratefulness, and like a constant overlap theme of that. So yeah, I used to do this gratefulness app, and I write on it every day, and this reminded me that I haven't written it for so many months. So I'm gonna start that again and see if it energetically shift even more for me. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for sharing, Lorena.
You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as always, Karms, I just want to thank you for everything you do is amazing, and thank you for doing like these kind of opportunities for us to share with the authors, because it's really special, and it gives you a whole different perspective of things. And I love that he talked a lot about energy, because and emotions, because you usually see the money as a transaction or like something you need to get something, and having that energy, like energy and emotion part of the equation, gives a whole different sense of how you project things and how you feel about things. And giving that like giving that saying thank you, I've been doing that a lot more. And it does feel, I actually asked the question because sometimes you have a boss or you have someone that is giving you money but it's not coming in. So I was like, what do you do to cleanse and
energy?
Exactly, with a good energy, exactly. So like receiving it, but you transforming that and giving that different sense of it, and then giving it away with love and appreciation, and it just makes sense that, you know, it just changes that energy for you and for the person receiving it, and it's like a chain. So yeah, it's something that we really should consider more, like, where are my emotions toward this? And you know, it just gave me a lot to reflect. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Always good seeing you, Lorena. Marissa, hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
All right, cool. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, friends and everyone, for being here. It's so beautiful. I guess what I want to share right now is like what he was talking about around the thing that we're the most passionate about. Because my biggest, maybe my biggest issue is like being too passionate about too many things. And I'm blessed with a lot of talent.
Gotta pick
I can
one.
do a lot of really, and I'm always wondering, and people are like, you have to pick one, and I'm like, never. And but you do, I think. And I love that distinction that he made, that the thing you're like, will you pee for me? Like, oh, okay, that's like, for me, it's like that's around spiritual teaching. That's around like spiritual energetic discovery. Like I can do that. I'm doing it constantly, every moment of every day. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool. Now I feel like I got some beautiful direction, and that helps me so much, actually.
So good.
Yeah,
thank you for sharing.
that's my
Good to
share.
see you.
Yeah.
Christina.
Nice to see you.
Again, Karms, thanks for doing this. I can really sense, I think you mentioned it, being in the same room as Ken. It's about feeling his energy. He's so there. And with his flowers on his shirt and the background here, he's really down to earth. And I love the way he answered your
personality
questions.
shining through.
Yeah, the personality. And I love the way he answered your questions about do it in a daily practice. It's not so high mumbo jumbo. It's do it in a daily, getting it in. So the energy vibe, both from you, Karms, and from the Ken Honda, it was epic. So, and I think we broke a record here in the best book club ever. So it's been a fantastic day.
It's totally awesome. Friends.
Yes, I wanted to share because I had the opportunity to actually spend some time with Ken. I was at his retreat in Tokyo last year. I think I'm going to go again this year. And yes, I think what it comes down is really about the energy. I know it sounds a bit woo-woo, but the vibrational frequency, you know, and what I noticed is in the West, we think like, what do I want to have? I want to have $1 million. And then we ask, what do I need to do? And then we ask, what do I need to be? But I see like what Ken is doing is more like, okay, find out what do you want to be? I want to be a writer, you know? Focus on being that for many years. And then because they are a writer, now they do. You write, you do your things. And then you're going to end up having. But it's not your purpose. You know, it's like we have it upside down. So it's more about finding within and being in that high vibrational state of, yes, constant gratitude and appreciation. And it doesn't take hard work. Then it becomes happy work. And you love every step of the way.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. And friends, shout out, right? For helping out, make this happen as well. Appreciate you co-hosting and helping out in the virtual, and your energy totally comes through, right? Like it's like different hours, and France is like the kind of person that's like, yeah, for sure, I come in to help, right? Yeah, and that's the energy that's spreading across. So appreciate you, man. Mariana.
Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you, Karms, for making this.
Hi.
Yeah, there were so many things, but for me, like meeting the money, like the personality, what we did before Ken came, I'm like, oh, I try to do this every day. I want to feel like how do I relate to money and like do that kind of meditation more often. And the funniest thing that it was arriving as Ken Honda, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, how come my relationship with money would be like Ken Honda? And I was like, okay,
Wow. That's what you visualize. That's amazing. That's so awesome. By the way, guys, I have another exercise I want to do with you guys before we jump off. But yeah, I want to hear from a couple more of you too. So we'll quickly do that. I will do the exercise and then maybe we'll do a bit more share. Yeah, how does that sound? Good. Okay, Mazena. Hi.
I wear special clothes for connect with his color for Koba.
Oh yeah, bright color.
Yeah, I very appreciate this. Of course, you because you organized this, but I feel because I was in mastermind with him also. This is exactly I saw he's extremely high authentic, and exactly this is some honest, and also this is like he truly appreciate people around him and his knowledge and sharing, and also I think he touched in build relationship heart to heart level. This is like from heart of math. His coherence, heart to heart is. I very appreciate. I think this is amazing energy. I think this. I know this about some cycle with him. I know I have to check up how much it cost, but I think it will be good idea stay with this energy between these people. I very appreciate. Also about club, I love it. Someday I hope I can join face to face. But
yes,
I couldn't today.
I look forward to it. Yeah. Marie. Hi. So we'll do Marie and then we'll go into the exercise. And then I'll share with you what's next. Marie, yeah. You're on mute. Don't worry, tech, we understand, always happens.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Karm, so much for sharing and bringing Ken. What I really loved is when you asked, how do we be in the zone? And then he's like, I am in the zone. I love
he's in the zone.
Freaking the zone, like everywhere. Like he's really utilizing the opportunity through apps on his phone to record his writing, whatever he's doing, he's in the zone, and that really shows that he's passionate about what he's doing, and it's not like work for him. He actually genuinely enjoys it, and I really enjoyed that he was like really down to earth and really listens and being present in the moment. It really comes across. So yeah, that was a big highlight. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's yeah. I think when people just love what they do, they say yes, whether they're getting paid, not getting paid. It's like they just love the work, so they do it. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Friends, we're gonna let's pick up the slide, which is around okay, so earlier on, just if you want to just get ready for it. So earlier on, we were doing the limiting belief. At the beginning of this, right? When we first came into the room. And so I want us to think about what is now that you've heard everything that Ken has said, maybe your mindset have changed around this, right? So I want you to think about what is the opposite empowering belief you have on the one that you wrote. So the limiting belief that you wrote, right? Well, whatever that was, right? What's the opposite of that? So I want you guys to write that down for yourself, for the people in the room. Think about that. What is that? What is that for you? And then secondly, what becomes possible for you if you live from that belief daily? Oh, what's possible for you? let's see it in the chat. Let's see in the chat box. Let's see what you guys have got, right? I love to hear from you guys. And what I'm going to do as well after this, when I have a moment to grab a screenshot of friends, I'm going to post it. And then I want you guys to just share it, like put a bunch of comment so that you remember today of what you learned. I want everyone to put their key takeaway when you get a moment when I post the post. And then, yeah, share about that. Because you know what I have found? Every time I go to these seminars or lectures, or some of them are really expensive, right? Like I just came back from a course. It was like 15,000 US, right? And how fast do things like fade if you don't put it into practice? And so actually, I was putting some of that to practice today. I tried to. My colleagues that was or my peers that was in the training, they would know. They can give me some feedback later. But yeah, I think what's really important is to immediately apply what you learn. That's always been what I've found is the key to shifting. To shifting the trajectory, to getting closer to your goal. And when we have these limiting beliefs and we're like, okay, now we go, wow, we've got the awareness of what it is. We took it out of the dark and now it's on the surface. And then with this, we just heard from Ken, it's like, oh, with the new frame of mind, what can I change it to now? And what am I empowered to do on a daily basis towards that? So I would love to hear from you guys. And some of you guys, I know there's a lot of us here and I won't get to hear from everyone. However, I genuinely want to know about you, want to know about your life, want to know like your progress on what's happening. So friends, I think maybe what's on the next slide? Oh, yes. The next slide is, this is kind of like a beta thing I'm trying, which have a WhatsApp group that I created. And so I know that I actually have a Facebook group for book club, but I know that not everyone is on Facebook. In fact, even I don't use it as much now, but I'm always on my WhatsApp. So what I did was created a WhatsApp group for book club. So if you haven't already, you can join the chat on there, and then you'll get notified on the next event. So if you really enjoy this and you want to get notified on the next event, that's where I'm going to post it, so you get to know about them. Yeah, so France, I think, yeah, you already put it into the link. He's amazing. Yeah, so you can jump in there. What I'm thinking, and I'd love to hear your opinion as well, because I'm thinking about the structure of the chat. It's like, should I have one for happy money and then each book I have a different chat, or I just have a general one where everyone is talking about it? I'm taking input from you, so feel free to give me feedback on how you want the WhatsApp to get structured, because I'm doing it for you as a community thing. You will notice there's an announcement part there. That one is one way, so that you don't lose any important information. So, and you will see that I only put important stuff that you must know, event details, so it doesn't get lost in the big chat. Yeah, so that's what that's for. Can we go to the next slide? Chat per book. Okay, yeah. It might get really long after a while, and then maybe we'll start putting some of them into the archive. So guys, if you love this, I'd love for you to leave a review. Again, only for the people that haven't put one in, so don't override your previous one, because Google doesn't let you put two. But yeah, if you love this, I'd love for you to put a review for us, so I can do more of these for you, just like this, like getting sponsors or being able to do these for you for free. Yeah, I think the more feedback I get, the more visibility I get. And so then I kind of attract the people to be able to do bigger things and cool authors to do these things with you. So if you could take a moment to leave a review for me, I would really appreciate that. Totally. Thank you. For the people in the room, yeah, that's the QR code. If you want to scan that, I would appreciate it. Did I have any other slides, friends?
No.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, so we are, see, I'm finishing on time for the full ones, right? You know why? Because I went to just training just now, and it's like people were telling me how important it is to finish on time. So I appreciate everyone that's coming in here.
Karms,
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, because somebody is messaging me. They're interested in Ken's retreat.
Yes, Ken's retreat. Okay, so firstly, there is a link. Ooh, did I send you the link, friends, for the mastermind that they can rewatch?
I'm gonna check if we have it. But the point is, like, yes, we can connect you with the retreat of Ken.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. If we don't have it,
I have the
okay.
replay.
So yes, let me share with you. Yeah, I'll take some questions. So the other day, Ken did a mastermind that was 2 hours. I haven't finished watching it all myself, but it was really good. It got into wee hours of my time. So I'm going to watch the replay as well. And I will, either the link will be here. Is it here? Yeah, that is the link. Yeah, so that's the link. I will also send an email about anything you missed, so that you guys can pick it up. As for the retreat is in April. I did inquire about this because I'm also interested in going. So the retreat is in Japan, and it'll be like multiple days. And that retreat is a few $1,000s. So I don't know if that's in people's budget, right? But it's like you're going to be meeting amazing people there. I know some of the people actually have been there that are in this room. So if you want to go to that, there will be, I will introduce you. Let me know. Reply to the email or DM me in any of my social platform, or WhatsApp, because you have that now. And I will introduce you to the team. So there is an application process you have to go through, and only the people with the right energy will actually be there. So you can rest assured that the people do get in, that are the right fit. Are the people you're going to meet, and they are probably the people that would take you to the next level. A lot of those people are entrepreneur, business people, doing coaching, doing retreat, those type of people doing bigger things. And so I personally do know that those people collaborate and they do bigger things together. So if that's exciting for you, just let me know and I'll point you to the right direction to the team. Is Zen here? Zen, if you're here, can you throw your hand up? I don't know if you made it in. But yeah, I will introduce you to the team. You will have a call with Zen, and then, good luck. And maybe I'll see you there, because I'm thinking about going to. Any other questions, guys? Let's see what else I've missed. Oh, you know what? I did want to share something. Friends, do you have the link to my calendar that I wanted to share?
The chat with Karms, yes.
So yes. So normally you don't get to talk to me, like, so time is just very valuable. Like I really value my time. And when I'm doing these, like, you won't find this calendar link on my website or anything like that. You can't normally book a time. But for this session, because we have really amazing people, I do want to talk to you guys. So if you want help with like your financial goal, you want help on guidance, things like that. Maybe you saw my Ken Honda page and you're like, how did you build that? That's amazing. I really want to do that. So if you have seen me do certain things that you would really love, that you want to learn from me about, or you want guidance, I'm not saying I can definitely put aside the time to coach you, because the rest of this year I'm actually finishing my book. So otherwise, I was going to run a challenge of some sort, and I'm like, no, I can't. I got to finish my book. But what I did want to do for you guys is open up my calendar. So there's not going to be a spot for everyone. However, if you are keen to have a chat to reach your financial goal and do bigger things, as I'm doing big things myself, then yes, book a call, because there are really cool things we can do together. you may have heard me mention there's something really exciting that's about talking to 1,000 people on stage. If you are kind of in that position and you want to be a part of that, or you want to join that, like you want to fly to Sydney, there's opportunity for that. So if you want to chat about that, write it. There was a box at the end of that. So write that you were interested in that. And what you will be able to do is I'll be able to have these VIP diamond tickets that you can get in to have drinks, to have dinners with the entrepreneurs, building business, personal brand, AI, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. So if that's exciting for you, then tell me. I know people are at different stage on their goals. Yeah, and it might, and yeah, I know it will make a huge difference meeting in person, sitting down, actually doing it together. So if that's something you would value, then yeah, let me know and I'll put something together for you guys, and share that space as I'm connecting with the amazing people. We can all connect with the amazing people together. Yeah.
Hey, Karms, I just want to say thank you to you because you're amazing. And it's only my second month in the book club, but we already interviewed the Martini and Kenonda. And I see where just more is coming with all those beautiful people. So everyone, please, let's send a love shower of gratitude and positive energy to Karms. And we are waiting for your book, Karms. So we're going to present your own book at the book club. 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so the next book in December, I haven't picked it, but you know what? It's because I really want to write my own book. So this is what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to arrange this, but what I want to do in December is actually, I'm actually really close to finishing it, but I kind of want to wrap it up in a way that it serves my community, like my existing community, like all you beautiful people, right? So what I want to do is hold a session where you can come in and you can ask me anything you want. So this is kind of like free coaching in a way, right? Because normally it's really expensive. So I want you to ask me all the questions that you have, that you're wondering, how is she doing certain things? And I'm going to actually answer you in the session. And whilst I answer you, I know that these answers is going to help the future readers, right? So I want to encapsulate all the things from you guys, and make sure it's already in the book. So if they're in there already, I might be able to share your story whilst I'm in there. And if it's not, I'll be like, oh, I got to make sure I fit somewhere in the book so that when you guys get the book, you'll be like, oh, yes, this is all the secret sauce and all the things I want. Sound good? Yeah, so that's the plan for December. So that I can finish it this year and get it out because I want to share it on stage. All right. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? Last chance, because in the live room, we're going to go for drinks and dinner. So thank you. Thank you, guys. Any last questions? Are you guys good? Everyone's good? All right. I'm going to say, oh my God, you know what I forgot? I was going to stream this whole thing to all the platforms. I forgot. Oh, well. It's recorded. I'm going to share this replay. I'll share this replay because I didn't stream it to all the platforms that I was meant to do. Mariana, yes, let's take a question.
It's not a question, actually. I wrote a poem right before the meeting for Ken.
Okay.
So I just want to read you the last paragraph
Let's
of
hear it.
Ken Honda, a real magician, a pure wonder that speaks with lightness for the money path we all came to embrace with harness. As money are nothing more but energy in happy flow when we fully grasp the magic of life that gave us all the birthright quote you came to thrive in gratitude. In arigato with every situation in life, to fill with joy and love, and share the wisdom and truth coming from the sparkling beat of life that wakes you up, ready to share the gifts in your heart through your own miracle of art, quote, being alive.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. That's so beautiful. You know you have this
Beautiful,
gift and you've been
Mariana.
hiding it, so you need to share it to
Yes.
the world and
I
be
will
happy to
share
receive
today the
money for it.
video.
That's what's happening.
Yes.
Share it with
And
us,
by the way,
Mariana.
Eric, earlier I did see you holding up the card, Eric. Arigato. So yeah, just wanted you to feel seen. Thank you everyone for coming to the best book club ever. And I look forward to catching up with you in December about my book and then sharing with you the new book that is the other books that are coming in the pipeline. I have a lot of amazing authors that is in the pipeline. It's just that December is a little bit tricky. I know a lot of you are going on holidays and Christmas and all those things. And so I'm doing that as well. So I want to keep December focused on my own book. And then in the new year, there's such amazing, beautiful souls that I'm going to bring you. So keep a lookout for that. All right. For now, bye. We'll catch you.